Good afternoon. This is Rayshawn Allen, and I'm recording for week 2, journal 2. The first question for the journal entry was based on answers that I recorded from activity 3-1 found on page 99 of our health and wellness textbook. The first question was, why is it important to complete a readiness assessment prior to starting an exercise program? It's very important to complete a readiness assessment prior to starting a new exercise program due to the fact that if you're either training yourself or you're having a personal trainer look at your fitness levels, they need to know exactly what you can and cannot do based on any injuries you might have had prior or any type of health issues that you might have because of heart complications or muscle complications, or either depending on your age to see how slow and how fast that individual can start on based on their assessment. So it is very important to actually start that assessment prior to any type of physical activity that might require a person to exert their physical abilities. The second question is, why is it important to assess your beginning fitness level? It's important to start assessing your beginning fitness level because you want to record and see exactly how much that you have improved over a time period. What are your results? So what I did with my physical assessment was I took the PRP, and I did have a few areas that I felt like I had to mark off yes because of my recent delivery. Also because of an injury that I had while I was in the service. But not just that, it was quite difficult for me to actually finish the test itself by recording how fast my heart was beating, depending on the walk assessment, and the only reason why it was more complicated than it probably would have been for me a few months ago or whatever is because of my son. He's an infant, so he, like I said in my first journal entry, he requires a lot of attention. And he kind of did not let mommy actually finish this assessment itself. But I did get out and walk with him for a while, but I didn't get to the point where I was able to record myself. So how did your results compare to other individuals within your age range? My actual last assessment physically I had done by a doctor, and based on the results of the doctor, I was informed that I was a bit over the limit of my weight. So based on that, I know that I'm going to be quite behind on what is supposedly the norm for my age range. Only because I really haven't had much time to be more physically active. So, like I said, I didn't get a real chance to really do the assessment itself by recording my heartbeat, but I know based on past assessments that I know I'm not quite to the level where I'm supposed to be, unfortunately. So it asks, were you happy with the results? Why not? Definitely not happy. I would like to be a little bit more fit compared to what I am now. Prior to my son being born, I was very active within the gym and, outside running, but now I don't really find much time to do those types of activities. The next question was whether you were happy with your results or not. Identify 3 ways that you could improve your results. Definitely by being more physically active. I'm basically a physically fit person mentally, if that makes sense. I do enjoy running, and I enjoy being active, and I enjoy being outside. I enjoy seeing my body transform from what it was to what it can be. So I know that I can do much better and I can improve my results. I know what I should do, but it's only the time that is not there for me at the moment. How does the lifestyle factor physical fitness affect overall health and wellness? The physical fitness affects overall health and wellness on a big scale. I mean, it can affect your emotional state, it can affect your mental state, it can affect your relationships, your family, your supporters. Everything has pretty much a domino effect if you are not completely balanced in your health and wellness. How do the results relate back to your physical wellness results from week 1? It is a direct reflection of what I was speaking about from week 1. I was explaining how I don't have much time to do anything because of my son, so it kind of, like I said, is a domino effect on every other health and wellness characteristics in the dimension chart. Which other dimensions of wellness does physical wellness affect, and how? Like I said earlier, it's a domino effect. So I believe not being physically fit directly affects me emotionally and mentally, only because I'm so used to being a more active person and now because I'm not able to, it kind of makes you wish that you could have been more active by simply looking at yourself in the mirror, or it kind of plays with your mind because you know what you're capable of doing, but you're not where you want to be. So that's how I feel it affects me and others, most likely. So that was week 1 of my journal. Hopefully this recording came out okay because I seem to be having some technical difficulties over here. All right, thank you.